Hey, Steve Zook, welcome back to PokeScoot Channel. Hey, I was really excited yesterday, the last couple of days, when I discovered that the science of neuroplasticity is right in line with what I'm talking about with my guitar ladder system and the way that you can actually create new neural pathways in your nervous system and subconscious mind to actually create quantum leaps in learning. But I thought it was so interesting how that science of neuroplasticity also discussed how you have to have kind of a positive, you have to have a positive attitude about it. Keep it light, don't put a bunch of pressure on yourself, and that actually keeps the switch on for developing neuroplasticity. For it actually almost like a save button. It allows your nervous system and subconscious mind to save the information, begin to grow it exponentially, begin to create new neural pathways, and pretty much practice 24 hours a day when you're not practicing. So if you didn't check out that video, check it out. And I think, like I said before, I kind of intuitively felt this about the guitar ladder system, but it sure was nice to discover the science of neuroplasticity, which actually confirmed what I've always thought, and explains why so many of my students have had such quantum leaps, because they just practiced my material. They didn't overanalyze it. They didn't overprocess it. Like I've said before, the way I present the guitar ladder system allows you to actually seed the subconscious mind, which now I'm calling learn to cooperate with the science of neuroplasticity. It's really interesting. But hey, let me talk a little bit about developing single notes. When you're working major scales or modes, which are the same thing, they just start in a different scale step. I don't like the term modes; it confuses people. But always try to build little sequences. Make your major scales interesting. Let me give you. This is going to be a quick video, but let me give you a simple example. In other words, make a little sequence. It can be simple. Build a little melody. The same thing with diminish. But like when I work major scales, I always try to find a cool little sequence, like so just keep that in mind. And I mean, you can work kind of more repetitive things like double triplets, but try to build little melodies, little melodies and little sequence scales. Vary it. So anyway, this is going to be a short video, but when you work majors, you can also kind of have more of an intervallic approach, kind of like repeat one up. But yeah, just try to build little sequence scales with little melodies. I have a fun, quick story. I go up and rent a cabin in the mountains for 2 or 3 days once in a while, just by myself, and just hike around and play a lot of guitar, just decompress and meditate. And once I was up there, and a guy was staying in a cabin not too far from me, and he heard me playing, and he actually was into the music business as well. I think he managed a club or something, and he wasn't an accomplished musician, but he made the comment, which I thought was interesting. He goes, well, even when you practice your scales, you make it interesting. And I thought that was kind of neat that he noticed that, you know. So yeah, when you do, you know, try to build little melodies. I gotta go. My dog is seeing something.